Annyeonghaseyo. Hi everyone, my name is Ariel. I'm one half of Soju for Two, and I'm going to make a video today about going to the Korean consulate to get my visa. So as I've mentioned before, I wanted to keep you guys in the loop of the process of me becoming a teacher in Korea. And the last video I made, I sort of described the application process and all of those details. And this one is actually sort of the next step. I received my contract I think 2 weeks ago, and on that contract I basically also had the information to get my visa. This included a visa application and a notice of appointment, and these were things that I had to bring to the consulate. So I'll tell you a few things. When I got my visa at the New York City Korean Embassy, which is also the Korean consulate, it's located on 57th and Park. It's pretty close to Central Park, so if you want to, so it's a good stopover while you're there. And it was a really quick process, honestly. I was prepared with every piece of information I have: my birth certificate, my social security number, my diploma from college. I had all of my paperwork from Epic, my paperwork from Corvia. Basically, I had everything. And I got there, and I sort of just explained the consulate to you a little bit. It's on the 6th floor of the building, and it's on, when you walk out of the elevator, it's to your left. And basically, to the left you have the consulate, and then on the right you have a Korean cultural center, which I'll talk to you about in a second. But the consulate, when you walk in, everything is really in Korean. There's only, I think, 2 words basically around that are in English. So it says visa on the, there's 4 banks of tellers that say visa, and then 4 that say passport. So for my purposes, I wanted visa. So you just get in the line. It may be a little daunting if you're like nervous about going to a place where there's no English, but you're gonna have to get used to it if you're moving to Korea. So honestly, it's not a problem. Also in that room, there are several computers and a printer and a copier. So basically, if you need to copy your documents for whatever reason, they'll recommend this because you're going to be giving them your notice of appointment from Epic, and you're going to be giving them your contract. So you should have a copy of those things. As well as they have printers, so if you need to print something off, maybe for your passport, I'm not sure. They do a lot of things there, like weddings and birth certificates. I don't know. They do a lot of things there, so you never know what you'll need. But just in case you're afraid that they won't have those things, they have them there, so you can use them. You have to pay for them, of course, but so basically, I just got in line. There was no one there. I went on a Monday at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No one was there. I just got right into the line. I was a little worried about if there was going to be a really long line, but it wasn't at all. Maybe if you go on the weekend, it'll be a lot busier. So maybe going during the week is a good idea. And then I just gave her my application. I gave her my notice of appointment and my contract. And I also gave her my passport. And then the fee was $45 cash. You can't write a check, so make sure you bring cash. This wasn't clear on the website, so I brought cash anyway, and I brought a checkbook. So make sure you bring cash. They're probably different prices depending on what you're getting, but for the visa, it was $45 for me. And then basically the process of getting it, I thought, I was under the impression it would take about a week to get my passport back. The visa, and this is something that was sort of new to me, I've never gotten a visa before, the visa actually goes onto your passport. So they're going to keep your passport once they process all of your information. And I got mine back the next day. So I just stayed over in the city and picked up my visa the next day, and that was it. So it was really, really fast and completely hassle-free. Now, I would say that it would be a good idea to bring like your birth certificate and social security card, all those things, but I didn't need any of that. I wasn't asked for I brought my criminal background check, I brought everything, and I didn't need any of it. So I would still say bring it. It's always better to be safe than sorry, but I didn't need any of that stuff. And then once I finished all of that, we went to the Korean Cultural Center. So I would really recommend doing this. I think a lot of people were there getting visas while we were there, and they didn't go to the Korean Cultural Center while they were waiting or at all. I saw them sort of come in, go in the elevator, go out. It was just really a revolving door. I would recommend going there because if you're going to Korea, they'll give you lots of free stuff. So I got a travel guide to Korea. It's sort of like a little paperback book that has tons of places to visit, really helpful information like the phone numbers to consulates, the phone numbers to tourist centers in all the major cities of Korea, So just basically things that I think will be really useful. And it was free, so it's great to have that. Honestly, it's better than any bookstore I've seen in my area about Korea. There's nothing, so this is free and you get it. She also gave me a tourist map of Korea. So this is all of Korea. I'll open it so you guys can see. So this is just like a road map. And then on the other side, they have like specific area maps for the big cities of Busan, Seoul, and stuff like that. And then the final, the problem with maps, getting them closed. And then the final one was a a subway map of subway and train map for Seoul. So this is like really highly detailed. If you guys can see it, of Seoul. So this is super useful. I mean, it's in English. Like, I'm sure these are things you can get really easily when you go to airports and stuff, but it's great to just know you have it when you get there, and you'll have that comfort of like, I already have a map. I don't have to worry about it because you aren't going to have a cell phone right away. You're not going to have, or at least a smartphone right away, so it's great to have. So I would definitely recommend going there. Also, they have an art exhibit with like 7 installations, very modern art, and they also have a little exhibit of a traditional Korean house. So it's just a cool thing to go see. So I definitely recommend going there if you go to the consulate. So if you have any other questions about this process, let me know. I think the next videos I'm going to be making for you guys are going to be my packing videos. I've just sort of done all of my steps to getting ready for Korea. I have my visa, so I'm really like, last step is getting on the plane. So I'm officially leaving on the 18th of August, so I'll have tons of videos for you up until then about packing, and I'm sure you guys can give me lots of suggestions, but lots of great things coming up. So thank you. Bye, guys.